Hi Gemini, it's Ashley. How are you? We're going to do your twin flame bonus today. So this is just an update on where things are at with you, your person, and the connection itself. We're going to look at your energy, your person's energy, and then the connection, past, present, and future positions here. If you are not on a twin flame journey, this is not your reading. There will be other bonuses that I release this month that might be more pertinent to your situation. But for now, we're going to do twin flame. Alright, so a couple of things real quick. This first row is my intention that it's your energy, Gemini. But please feel free to switch it with that of your person if you feel like that resonates more. Also be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if this is not your particular story or where you're at in the journey. You could also look at your person's zodiac if you are so curious as to do so. So let's get started. Where are we at, Gemini, with your energy at this time? Now, I am releasing this in December 2021, but you can please consider this reading to be timeless. Gemini. Clarity. Very good. I do believe Pisces had this. It says planning and releasing illusion. Your person. Oh, we have guide. It says the illuminated path. So they're definitely either moving towards or on the journey here. We're going to see how that fits your person. And the connection itself, I wanted to pop out. Building your world. Creation, expansion, and networking. Very nice. And it's a number 33. Your person's a 21, which is a 3 as well. Interesting. Alright. Let's get some tarot and then we'll walk through the reading here. And then I'll only be clarifying the cards that I find to feel a little bit stubborn. Like I'm just going to channel messages that come through. And then if I get stuck, I'll do some clarifying to see if we can get any more detail. So Gemini, let's see where we're at here. Whoa. Alright. So for you, Gemini, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. This is in the past position. Your person, the King of Pentacles, could be dealing with a Taurus or an Earth sign energy. Doesn't have to be. And between the two of you, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So what do we have? Building your world, and we get the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely a lot of focused energy here in the connection. Very good, very good. In the present moment, you're coming through with the Five of Wands. Your person, the Tower. And the connection, the Eight of Wands. We've got double eights here. In the future position, the Knight of Swords for you. The Five of Cups for your person. And the Four of Wands in the connection. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. We're going to see how that might come into play, but could certainly be moving into a new phase of the journey here. Alright, so let's get started. So overall, your energy, we have clarity. It says planning and releasing illusion. So it does feel like some sort of higher guidance here, kind of helping to clear your mind. Also, with there being a lot of yellow on this card, I feel like it's very connected to the solar plexus. So it can be very empowering knowledge that you're coming into here. But it's definitely like switching some things up. In your progression, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So it's like before this clarity comes through for you, there's definitely some sort of change energy, perhaps some struggle coming in on your side. So we're going to see what that's about. Definitely feels like very logical, which for Gemini is, you know, being an air sign is not surprising to me. Sort of, kind of looking into details, facts, almost like an information gathering kind of energy there. For your person, we have Guide, Illuminated Path, and I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera, but her face, you can see her eyes, it's like they're blank. So it's very much like intuitive guidance here. She's also got this wolf to the side here. So I do feel like your person is sitting in a very independent energy here, kind of like that lone wolf energy. And like intense focus on the goal, if that makes sense. So whether that goal is union with you, if you don't happen to be in union at this time, but this feels very, like they're very focused on their purpose, on the work that they're doing. Let's see. And with that color that's coming through on that card, like this tealy blue green, definitely feels like your person could be receiving some like crown, stellar gateway activations, that kind of thing. All right, in the energy between you, we have building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. And you can see she's sitting between two large tree trunks here. And it looks like she's actually got a couple of bees around her. So it's almost like she's sitting inside the beehive here. So it could very well be that it's almost like the two of you together in the third entity that you create as a twin flame pair here. Whether you're together or not, the connection energy is very much, I already feel like it's kind of influencing others at this time. It could be that you and your partner are doing work together, like working on your soul mission together. I feel like that very strongly for some of you. For those that are not in union at this time, I still feel like the connection itself is serving as kind of like a beacon to others here. When it comes to, you know, like for example, there could be several people that look up to you for the kind of relationship that you've created together, or the work that you're doing on the planet. As a result of having come together here. Yeah, she's got She's got several bees. They're so tiny. And that bee is like teamwork. So that's really, I feel like, the networking aspect of, and you know, being in the tree is definitely very grounded. So I feel like there's definitely something going on the earth. Like, it's actually happening. It's not just an aspiration. I feel like the two of you are either doing the same work or something in a similar line of work, or you've come together in union and you're actually performing that work together. Like, whether it's like you work together, or you're both within the same business. And I feel like for you, it could be that you've come to this recently. So Gemini, on this side of the table, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So a new prosperous beginning potential here for growth. And there's two bees down here. So for some of you, you may have met your twin in the workplace. And if that's the case for you, I feel like your twin, your counterpart here, might have been in a position of authority. Like, definitely already doing the work, working on themselves, and had done so for a period of time that they've built up a very strong financial foundation here. Could be in a position of leadership, definitely very grounded creation energy happening with your partner here. So, and with that illuminated path, it could be that they're helping to guide you in this work here, in the past position, okay? Again, like I said, you could be dealing with an earth sign, but really the King of Pentacles energy, whether it's the masculine or feminine here, is just that stable energy. Somebody with abundance when it comes to possessions, finances, somebody who has established themselves long term in a position, perhaps, or even if it's not at the same workplace, it's something they've been doing for some time. And then in the past, between the two of you, we had the Eight of Pentacles. So another dedicated work energy. You can see he's chiseling these pentacles. So it's very focused. This can be like apprentice energy. You know, I mean, he's already got 8 pentacles. So he's only 2 shy of the 10 of Pentacles, right? And, but it's a very focused energy. So I really do feel like for whoever this reading is for, or who it's resonating for, you came together under the same line of work or something career related. Like, you're already working on your purpose, but I do feel that you've come in more recently, Gemini. So again, take that as it resonates, flip it and reverse it if that makes sense to your situation. But you might have a lot of the same work friends, colleagues. You might be tapping into the same network. And perhaps that's also another way in which you met in the past, where, you know, it was through work acquaintances or your network that you came together. I love that. I love that first row there. So in the present moment, things have been a little shook up here. For you, we have the Five of Wands, and I do feel like I'm going to clarify this center row. This is the present time. So your energy, we have the Five of Wands. So it could very well be that you've stepped into kind of a dramatic or conflicting energy here. And I'm really noticing the two men on this card sort of playing tug of war. So if you are working in a work environment together, it could be that you're trying to climb the ladder here and having to kind of fight off the competition for your position that you're looking for. I also feel like I get the feeling that you and your twin are in a similar work environment or even in the same work site. And you both find that you're surrounded by people that are not awakened, that are challenging to work with, because they're in this competitive, false ego kind of consciousness here. So we're going to clarify that some more. It could be that you're having some issues with your twin, but we're going to look into that because now they're getting the Tower. So something about this foundation that they've built is taking a hit here, I feel like. The Tower comes in, because it's a major arcana, it is an energy that happens that feels outside of our control, right? And it comes in to kind of shake loose anything that is not in truth, right? And so if there's anything in your partner's foundation when it comes to their life, their work, that was built in false pretenses or is not stable enough to withstand the test of time, it's gonna shake down and require it to be built back in a way that is in truth or is more stable. So we're gonna look at that as well because in the energy of the connection, we have the Eight of Wands. So I do feel like there's a lot of communication happening. Could be a move involved here with both the Eight of Wands and the Tower. And it's interesting because on this deck, the Eight of Wands has this Archer, which is kind of like the symbol for Sagittarius, right? Which is world travel. It could be that your partner has recently had to move or travel for work, that kind of thing. And that's kind of shook up some things within the connection here. So we're going to clarify that row. Now in the future position, we have the Knight of Swords for your energy. So I feel like your clarity comes in here. I feel like this is when that Oracle card really hits. There's planning, there's communication, there's this truth here. With it being a sword, there's like this truth, this cutting out of illusions happening for you in the future position. Now your person has the Five of Cups in the future position. So it could be that they are feeling some pain directly related to this Tower, I feel. Now whether it's drama that took place between the two of you or just in the workplace, I definitely feel like they are having some low moments here with the challenges that have come through. But then we have Union. We've got the 1111 card here as the energy of the connection. And so, I mean, I guess for some of you, it kind of looks like you met, whether through a work network or what have you, and then somebody had to move, and then you move in together perhaps and come together. But it still had kind of this shake-up energy here. Interesting. Well, because, and I'm kind of like hemming and hawing here because I think that I think that you came together as a result of the work that you were doing. And when I say that, it doesn't have to be like a career, right? It could be like volunteer work that you do on the side. It could be like a creative project that you do in your own time because it's something you love to do, right? But I do feel like somehow you came and met at that time. So let's see. I want to clarify. I'm going to pull some cards on this. I think the whole thing here. Because I don't want to miss any details for those of you that it's maybe not resonating with quite yet. With the Ace of Pentacles, we get the Eight of Wands and the Hermit. So I do feel like there was some sort of new beginning that you moved into as a result of some inner reflection time. Perhaps for some of you, I'm even feeling like maybe you worked from home for a period of time. You know, we've got the pandemic going on. There's all kinds of different restrictions depending on where you live. And it could be that you moved into a new position here, or wanted a new beginning after kind of being isolated. Now for your person, with the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like your person, it could have even been the person that offered you a work position or offered a new beginning with you. And that's how you came to be together and working together here. For the Eight of Pentacles, we get the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like you just met. Now in this past position, this is just the past. So I'm just kind of describing the story of how you might have come together here. It's almost like you were seeking a new sort of role and you came across your twin flame, who had already been established in the position, in that type of work. They've worked really hard to get where they're at, and they may have offered you the position. This could even be your boss. As uncomfortable as that might have been, right? All right, let's look at this Five of Wands. What's this? We get the Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords. I'm gonna get more there, because I'm not really, like, I think this could be like a dream job that you've maybe taken here. But it's like upon your arrival, almost, it was a little bit intense, is what I want to say here. Let me shuffle Samoa. All right. Let's get a couple more there. We have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, so I feel like this was like a super amazing opportunity. You're super passionate about getting going here. You're finally seeing some movement. I think you've maybe even discovered a passion that you didn't realize you had before for this position, right? And it's super exciting, but I think something about this role brings in some drama. Like I said, you could be working with people in the workplace that are difficult. This could be a very competitive position that you just assumed and people aren't So take that as it resonates, but I think that it comes, like, it's a very inspiring new beginning for you, Gemini, but I also feel like it's coming with its fair share of drama. And I do feel like it's like other people. So it's either other people in the workplace, or it's like your partner's friends are being very difficult. There's something about other people involved here. Like, you might feel like you're having to compete and really deal with a lot of drama here. Now, why does your person have the Tower? We have the Fool and the Four of Wands. So I do feel like they've probably had a move of some kind. And perhaps it's you coming together that has riled everyone up, right? Now, if this isn't work, I mean, we had all these pentacles in the first row, right? But if this isn't work, you might actually be coming into union with someone who was previously committed to someone else. With that being the King of Pentacles, they may have been married before. They might have children. And they are either just now single or more recently single. And because you've come together, people are having a lot to say about it. What's this Eight of Wands? We have the Eight of Cups and the Tower. So yes, there's something about this connection in the present moment that is causing a major shakeup for other people. This is a new coming together of two twins, okay? That's what I feel. I feel like you met and now you've decided you have to come together. And as a result of that, there's a move involved. Someone had to leave a previous partner. And I feel like Gemini, I feel like you're on the receiving end as being this person's new partner. You might be on the receiving end of a lot of smack talking and maybe even, you know, just a lot of competition. Now, if this person wasn't previously committed to someone else, it could be that they're just a major catch and they might have had several people that were like really eyeing them as like a potential lover, and now you've come in and you've squashed that possibility and you're dealing with all this flack. I think you're both showing up here. One thing I want to mention, I think you're both two very strong individuals here. Like, you're very independent. You've found success in yourselves. You're able to support yourselves and that sort of thing. And I think that there's also emotional independence here. So you're not relying on this partner to make you feel happy and vice versa. So that's a really positive energy that I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and clarify this future position, because clearly y'all coming together caused some serious drama. Now, your person might be a Virgo here. We've got all this Earth. We've got Virgo showing up twice. We've also got strong Scorpio, Pisces, and plenty of fire and Earth here. Aries in particular, for those that are interested. Okay, with the Knight of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So I think there's definitely, what's this Knight? What's he saying? What's this communication that's coming in? Oh, that you're the divine feminine. I think you're a little stuck in your head about this in the future. Here, Gemini. We've got Libra, Taurus energy showing up here as the Empress. I do feel like that is probably your energy here. Like, I feel like I'm doing this reading for the feminine. Now, again, flip-flop it, take it as it resonates. right? But I feel like there's something about this that's keeping you stuck, and perhaps it's because it's caused such an uproar that now you're in this position of not really sure of what to do. Or with this clarity card, this planning card, it's like maybe you had a plan, maybe you thought you knew how this was going to go, and then topsy-turvy here in the center row, which is the present moment. And so I feel like you're getting unstuck about this, but I think for a period of time here, Gemini, you're very much in your head about it, and very like, there's some fear, there's some uncertainty here. And perhaps it's the power, it's almost like this reverberation of this connection coming together has really shook things up. Really kind of caused an unsettled ground almost. Like I'm feeling like earthquake energy. For the Five of Cups, we have the King of Swords, the Five of Cups. Okay. Why are we feeling the Five of Cups? The Six of Wands. So your person here is definitely feeling kind of bummed out. It could be that you're having some initial resistance to this connection, and that's really making them feel a bit disheartened here. I do feel like the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups. So I feel like your partner might be in a very direct energy here, very logical. It could be that you're even having some arguments here. But they have a deep love for you, and I think that they've almost got their heart a little bit guarded, because I feel like perhaps they suggested you move in together or come into union, and it might have even threatened your independence. It might have felt like there was some uncertainty on your end here. And again, I feel like it's like you had a plan and it's not going according to plan, and so there's maybe a little bit of stubborn energy on your side. But they definitely want you to see what this connection is. They definitely want victory with you. And there's definitely already a deep love coming from your partner here. With the Four of Wands, we have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So Gemini, I really feel like perhaps you're resisting this connection. Four of Wands is union energy for me. And the Three of Wands, it's like, it's almost like you're wanting to push it out into the future, like, and meanwhile, you also feel like it's like this very confused energy. It's like you're fighting it off, but in the same way, you're also defending it as well. Like, I think on some level you feel like, on some level, I feel like you want it. Let's get a little more on you here, Gemini. Sorry, this reading is running along. I feel like I'm pulling teeth to get this reading out. I want to know more about where you're at in the future position here, Gemini. There's the Emperor. Now for some of you, it could be, we've got the Six of Swords, and that's what showed up at the bottom of the deck. It could be that your person is deciding to move. Now, we've talked about that a couple of times here. They might be moving somewhere, and you're stuck, maybe feeling a little perturbed, because now this union has gotten, it's like it got pushed out into the future. And I feel like they are feeling the pain of the separation here. But I also feel like they feel strongly that this is part of the path here. Like there's something calling to them. They feel like this is something they need to do. I do feel like they're going to come out of this mopey funk that they're in. For some of you, they still have a partner to leave behind. So if you have met someone that is married and you've both decided that you should be together, they're going to have to still deal with the commitment that they're in still. Now you'll know about that, like it's not something hidden from you, but it could feel like it's delaying your coming together, right? Because they are having to seek legal action with that King of Swords. And I think that they're also feeling sad about having to do so. And I don't think it's because they don't love you. I just think that, you know, it's an end of a long-term commitment they've had. And they're going to feel kind of bummed about that for their own reasons, right? I do think you'll come together here. I do think you're trying to build towards union together, but there's some mountains to cross here. I hope that was helpful. I feel like I'm getting several stories, and I also felt like I was like pulling teeth to get this to come out. I haven't clarified any of the other readings this strongly, and it's kind of like it's being stubborn. It's like the energy is not wanting to flow. Well, I hope you found that helpful, Gemini. Make sure to check out your other placements or those for your partner here. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.